Virgo, this is Marishi, my channel to look up. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear for this week, this coming week. Virgo. Let's see what's coming through for the Virgo people out there. Your first card is a World card. Beautiful. You're being a little secretive about how you want to move on with your life, because I was looking at the Seven of Swords behind the deck when I pulled out the first card. So you want to be a little stealth about how you go about things in your life. Okay? Your life could be, the world could be anything in your environment. It could be your family, it could be your it could be a situation at your workplace. Whatever it is, you want to do things very carefully, very cautiously. Okay? Yeah, because I see you losing your sleep over this. Okay, you're losing, it's almost like you're losing a faith over this situation. That is why you're being very cautious about what should be your next step, how you should go about this. Okay, Virgo. What else, please? The next card is a Magician, exactly what I was speaking about. You need to be very careful, okay? It's how you manifest things for yourself. It has to be very tricky. Magician is all about, is a person who does tricks, okay? Pulls out rabbits from the hats. What else? He pulls out plenty of stuff from the hat, but I think rabbits, pigeons, whatever, okay? It's doing the magic trick without people expecting what he's doing. So you need to be very cautious what you are planning on, okay? Keep your plans to yourself. Very action oriented. Very action oriented regards to how things should be in your life. What else? Yeah. It feels like something is slipping out of your hand and you need to be very careful about it. Because I'm looking at the Ace of Wands in reverse. There is an energy about being tricky. Very tricky. Getting away with things. Doing something and just saying, I don't know. That kind of an energy. Virgo, what else, please? I feel like some of you out there might be being very rebellious right now, not willing to, standing up for yourself. You don't want to listen to any bullshit, that kind of energy, okay? Being a little rash. Even when you're speaking out things, you're not thinking too much, it just comes out because there is this rebellious energy about you. Putting up a fight, you're not taking anybody's bullshit anymore. That kind of energy, okay? Literal bitch mode. Doing things or saying things without thinking. Your card is the Page of Rods in reverse. It's not going to take you anywhere if you or even you are coming off such like a Page of Swords in reverse, whatever I said earlier, is because things are not happening the way you want it. Okay? The world around you, the environment around you, whatever your situation is, things are not going your way. That is why you're coming off as very nasty. because you're just not liking what's happening. You are the Empress, but you're just unhappy at the moment with how things are. Virgo, what else, please? Justice. Some of you Virgos out there might be seeking justice. Okay? You're working on it. You might be doing something behind the other person's back to make things go your way. Okay? It could be at your workplace, it could be any situation. Okay? You're working on it. You're putting in the effort. Okay? Sneaky energy. You're playing them. You're playing them. You have already planned. This is what I want. They are fucking with me, so I'm going to fuck them back. That kind of an energy. And they wouldn't see it coming. They just wouldn't see it coming. Okay. What else, please? Virgo. This one. Oh, Three of Swords. Central reading. The reason why you're doing all this is because you have been hurt. You're still hurting. Your heart is bleeding out. You're not liking it. That's why the nasty energy is coming through. It's almost like you have to stand up for yourself because nobody else is going to be doing that. So you buy your own, and you got to do whatever you feel right. But think. Take a moment, think it through, and just take a few minutes. If you are planning to do something, okay, action something, execute something, give it a day. You will be boiling to just do it, but just give it a day, think through, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Calm down a little bit. All right, you can go ahead and do it, but what is the consequences going to be? Just assess it within yourself, and you will get the answer. When you are being all hot-headed, you wouldn't have the time to process it completely. Okay, that's what I saw with the Page of Swords in reverse. You don't want to listen anymore. You just want to, stand up and fight and just say what you're thinking, all that. That's nastiness which is coming through. But is it going to serve you in the long run? Think about that. Is it you who's going to chop your own legs? You might need your leg tomorrow. Yeah? So is it a good idea to go about this right now? If you're going to lose your leg, was it worth it? Think about that. Okay? Think about that. I know you're hurting. You want justice. Okay? But just think about it. Is it worth it? Because with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like you're not listening to your inner voice. You just don't want to listen because you're just mad. Mad at them. Mad at everybody around you. So you just want to have a go at them. Make them suffer. What else, please? Virgo. It makes total sense because center of the reading is the Three of Swords. You have been hurt. You're still hurting. So Virgo, what else? Your next card is the Hangman in reverse. So there is this this energy about not thinking through, not thinking things through. You don't have the clarity yet. There is an imbalance out here. Just because your heart is aching, your judgment is being affected. Your thought process about how to get, how to seek justice or how to get your justice is a little fumbled. You're a little muddled up there. You can't think straight. Okay, there is a stagnancy. There is this, I need to do something about it. There is nothing much happening. I need to do something about it. They cannot get away with this. Just, yeah. They're asking you, slow down. Because nothing is going to come out of it. Nobody is going to win. It's not going to work out. The justice which you might be seeking, you might not get it. What else, Virgo? You will be disappointed. The 5 cups. Just what I was speaking about. Tomorrow when you think about it, you will regret. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited. I should have just thought it through. I would have realized it wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah? But I completely understand your position. Okay? I completely understand your position. Anyways. What else, Virgo? That's not your card. That's not your card. This is your card. The Emperor in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with a person who is very arrogant. Okay? And this person might be playing with you. A person who is an authority or who might be older to you. A person who could be an Aries or a Taurian. Okay? Or a Gemini as well. Someone who plays you. Who thinks they can get away with whatever they are doing. Okay? They're doing to you. And it's literally messing with your brain. It's messing up here. Okay? Because right now your world is upside down. Okay? You're being played. You're not liking it. Just don't know what to do about it. Don't rush yet. Okay? Just don't rush yet. Okay. Yes, 9 of Wands. Just observe. Just assess what's going on. The time will come. Okay? What else? This person thinks it's alright to do whatever because they have the power to do that. It's okay to do that. It's normal for them to get away with this. That kind of a person. Okay? With the Emperor in reverse. What else, please? Eight of Pentacles. This could be a person at your workplace. Okay? Who has the reins, who has the power. This person might be blocking something in your life. This is a person who is causing you this heartache. Okay, your last card. Let's see what's coming through. Empress. Okay. So you are the Empress. That person is the Emperor in reverse though. And the 3 of Wands. So you need to understand, okay, this is a caution, a reading for you. whatever you up to, okay, whatever you think you're going to yeah, do against them, things will not work the way you want. You will not get that justice which you're seeking for. Okay? So, yeah. So take control of your life. Again, we are looking at the Chariot in reverse. Take control of your life. If they think they have control over you, work on turning things around. Okay? Instead of screwing it up for them, rather invest in getting back in power. Okay, we saw the Empress. Okay, this person might be thinking, okay, they're dependent on me, blah blah blah. But then you need to show, okay, your best strategy right now would be to show them you're the Empress after all. Okay, you have the power over your life. Okay. There is a definite, whatever you are planning with your heart in this position, in the center of the reading, whatever you're planning, don't go forward with it. Okay, with the Justice and the Hangman, because you're not thinking straight. You're just not thinking straight. Your life is fucked up, but don't focus on that. Focus on having a control, having a control of your life again. Okay? Bring back your life on track. Focus on that. Focus on being the Empress again. What's this Justice about? Okay. It's asking you to move on. Okay, whatever you're deciding, just move on from that. Okay, this is a card which wants to come through. Two cards which speaks the same. The Four of Pentacles. Let go of the grudges. Let go of whatever you're holding on to so tightly. It's just not worth it. Just let it, slip away. Don't hold on to it anymore. Okay? Yes, it might have affected you, your pride, your ego, your self-worth, whatever. Okay, with this, with the Strength card in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo, a very strong Libran energy in your reading, Aries or a Taurus person, a Virgo. Okay, didn't I say a Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn? Everybody in there. Anyways, yeah. So they are asking you to let go of all that grudges, okay, all that hurt you are holding on to. It's not going to serve you. Move on from that, okay? Assess it. Is it worth holding on to this? The answer might be no, okay? Give me one more card on the Justice. Just asking another one because you've got a lot of jumpers in there. So, Ten of Swords. Tens for me is endings and beginnings. So this is asking you might have felt betrayed. Okay, your heart is bleeding out, 3 swords in your chest. It's hurting. 10 swords on your back. You're bleeding out here too. Okay, so people might have just hurt you so badly, and it wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it might have been repetitively. You've gone through this a couple of times. Might have betrayed you. Done things behind your back. All that. That is why you are so into the idea of getting back at them. You just don't get away with doing this to me. No, mate, no. Not this time. But right now, just back off a little bit. I'm not saying, I'm not a person who just lets things, or people get away just that easily. No, no. So I'm not going to support that idea as well. But right now, okay, assess it with this Hermit card. Assess it from every angle possible. And try to think, will I actually get away with this? Just like the example which I told you earlier. Am I going to axe my own foot? Do I still, have my feet tomorrow? If the answer is no, then back off. Okay? Maybe come with a better plan. Okay? Come with a better plan. But right now, just back off. When I spoke to you about endings and beginnings, tens is all about 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So it's, you're starting over. So you have to end something to start over. So it's asking you to, okay, fine. This is what they did to you. It's completely a dead situation. Don't carry that burden anymore. Let go of it, because it's going to weigh you down completely. Your focus will be on that for a very long time. Okay? Because you cannot think straight. Apart from all what has happened, they're asking you to move on from that with that 6 of Swords. Okay? Let go on and move on with your life, at least temporarily. Okay? Just let go of whatever is weighing you down. My advice for you guys is focus on getting your power back. Work on yourself. Strategize what is important. How do I make them know I still have the power over my life? Make them realize that. Because right now they're very arrogant. Because that might be the way you are, putting yourself out there. So turn that around first. Okay? That's it for now. This is Marishi, you're my channel Philota. Until next week, bye bye.